So, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
So,
You are not showing, so please turn off your
o-
camera. Sorry, turn on your camera.
okay, now it is fine.
Yeah, now is it fine?
Okay. So, so how are you today?
I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm also doing well. So, could you please tell me something about yourself?
Of course. So, well, as you know that my name is Mansi Bajpayee. I belong to Uttar Pradesh, and right now I am running my YouTube channel, name of English Rose 27. And last year I completed my Master of Arts, subject of English Literature. And right now I'm English trainer. I have been teaching since 2021. That's it.
Okay, so you are from English medium. Have you completed your study from English medium or Hindi medium?
No, I have completed my study in UP board, like a Hindi medium board. So before time, I didn't know how to speak English. And you know what? The English was my very poor subject when I was studying in school
Yes, yes.
because all subject belong to in Hindi. So I really prefer a Hindi. I talk to in Hindi, but right now I am doing this work. So that's a good.
Okay, great. So, how much time did you take to learn English? How many years did you take?
As I mentioned you, I have been teaching since 2021. So the last 2020, I joined a one institute and I gave the 6 month, but I didn't speak. And when I joined a one institute and just someone gave me opportunity for teaching, so day by day I am improving myself. Even I don't know how to teach on that time, so I just learn a topic from my home, then I teach. But right now it's all our average point, so I am doing.
Yeah, it's really very great. Once we start, we have a fear to do anything. So it's really very a normal thing. I must say that, no matter how much knowledge you have, until you try to uh, do something, you just fear. You have a fear. You just scare about those things that okay, I'm not sure whether I will be able to do this or not. So it's happened. And once people like amaze some courage and they just decide to do something, so definitely it any work could be easy for them if you start. So it's really very good. So now you are teaching. So mm if I talk about learning English, so which type of problem did you face while learning English?
When I was learning,
Yes.
as I mentioned, I belong to UP board, like a Hindi medium board. So I don't know how to speak the person. Main problem is that I get hesitated when I speaking English. Okay, so that the main problem I have been facing on that time. So I did work on my topics like a vocabulary, grammar, and the main focus I work just listening part. When I watch any movie, then I always read the subtitle in movie. So that helps me a lot. So day by day, when I covering these all are things in my journey, so now it's a good.
Yes, yes, yeah. So, like most of the people say that in order to learn English and in order to be fluent in English, so we have to like learn read book and writing, and we have to do all the thing like writing, reading, and listening and speaking. So, is it right?
If we talk about myself and if I provide my personal point of view for that, so I think this is not right. It's depend on to person, whose person like a more like that. If you have a three five sense organs, it not means your sense organs doing a work like another person. It's depend on to you how to work on your with your eyes, how to. Sometimes our eyes power is strong, sometimes our ear power is strong, sometimes our IQ level is strong. So it's totally different to person. If your
Depends
writing
on
is
the mind.
strong.
It depends on the mind, how you are energetic to
Suppose
learn.
it's
Yeah.
depend on mind. Suppose that if I talk about myself, so my auditory power is very strong. If someone give me a book and just tell and said to me, no, you have to read this chapter, so I feel bored. But if someone give me any video and you have to just say that no, you just catch a one words and the idioms from this video, then I'm okay with that. So my auditory power is strong. So I think it's totally depend on person, which whose person like to that. So first of thing I would like to suggest here, a person just know about that self, what is strong in my mind, then just do the work start. If you listen, no, someone is saying that writing is important, reading is important, sorry, what is reading, writing, and the listening is important. So no, don't be believe, just
Yes.
focus on yourself, what you want to do, then do start the work.
Yes, actually, yeah. So many viewers they just ask that what should I do so that become I fluent in English. Yeah, I got so many comment. Viewer asked me that what should I do so that become I should become in English. So nobody, I must say that nobody can tell you that how will you be become fluent in English, because it is your mind. So it depends on your mind that how you can catch this language. It could be by listening, it could be by reading, writing, it could be anything. So I would like to know from you that for those people who don't have an environment, who doesn't have any teacher, any institute, so what can they do in order to become fluent in English?
You asking to me?
Yes, so I'm talking about those people who doesn't have an environment and who doesn't have any good environment and institute, and who lives in like village area. So what can they do? Like they are alone, and how can they learn English?
I
Doing
think
what?
if any person wants to learn English, okay, so it doesn't matter what is a background, it doesn't matter he belongs to village area, it doesn't matter he has an atmosphere or not. Okay, first thing is very important for that person, just build up your confidence. Confidence is very important for everyone. Okay, suppose that you want to speak in English and you don't have any institute, you don't have any partner, then you just think like that how to communicate, because I don't have anything, I don't have any source. So that was your first mistake, that will your first mistake. So first thing is that you just set up your mind, you just fix the target in your mind, no, I have to do and I can do, it doesn't matter. So you, and first thing is that you have your mobile phone, you can search, there's a lot of features. And one thing is also very important for you, just is in this time a chat gpt. I hope you heard this about this app, about
No,
this contact chat gpt.
no, I haven't heard about this.
No, so it's, you just search on the Google the Chat GPT, and if you want anything, just text it. Chat GPT provide us. Like that, today's topic is that education. If you want, then you just type on the Chat GPT. I want some lines about the education. The Chat GPT provided. It's very best feature which I am also using. If suppose, and I also want to content in my for my YouTube channel, then I also text in the chat GPT and they provide me. These all are contents are trending right now. You can just make a video in this session. So it's a help a lot. So I think first is that you just build up your confidence. It's very important for you.
Yes, yes. Until you have like any type of like energetic, you have a passion. How can you learn anything? You have to be motivate yourself. You have to increase yourself so that you can catch anything. Until you decide yourself how anyone can help you. So everyone should help himself, herself, so that they can do something special in their life. So I must say that people say that I live in village area and I don't have environment. So I just think that they just make excuses, because you have a big platform like YouTube and social media, so you can learn anywhere, anytime. So there is no big deal. You don't need to invest money, and you don't need to invest time. So you have everything. Now the time has changed. Earlier it was really very difficult, because we learned English by a book, like by a grammar book. And in that grammar book there are some rules, not more than that. But here, if you have a doubt, you can solve your doubt anytime. So of course everyone can, not only English, but also there are so many platforms where you can show your skills. You can learn so many things. I'm not talking about English. So, but all catching all the things, you have to decide that how much you are passionate about those things. So if
Yeah.
you are passionate about those things, so of course nobody can stop you to fulfill your dream. So I must say that, and I would like to know that, like those people who just investing money these days, and they are taking classes, and however they are not able to understand English. So what would you like to say to them, that wasting money to any institute and any like taking class online, so it is good or bad for them?
I think sometimes it's also important if you want to join any institute, because we just catch what is the atmosphere is going on there. Okay, because we cannot do anything in our home. Okay, so
Yes,
sometimes we need some environment also. It's my point of view. So first thing is that if you want, if you free, if you have a money, you want to spend, then you can free. But if you thought like that, no, I don't have a money, then I cannot learn this language, that's wrong. Without money you can also learn this language. Without any source of income you can also learn this language. But if you want to spend, that you are free, you can do this. So that's
yes,
my point of view of this topic. If you have, if you can, then you can, because that the teachers faculties also give the lots of knowledge and lots of things which helps a lot. Because you
yes,
know what, when I joined institute, I spent a 6 month, but I was unable to speak English.
yes,
I know very well what is a grammar. I know very well what is a vocabulary, idioms. I work a lot. I complete my all notes. But when someone give me a topic, then I was unable to speak in front of to anyone. You know
yes,
what? What was the lack of the problem of my? I have problem is a hesitation.
yes,
When someone gave me a topic, then I feel shy. I never speak to any single word. But I know very well what is the means of that things. So,
yeah, yeah,
I mentioned you, confidence is very important. You have a lots of talent, but you don't have a confidence, then you cannot show yourself in front of to anyone.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, you are right, because how suppose you are able to speak English alone, like here you can able to speak English. Yeah, and if I talk about any presentation and you go to a stage and you get chance to speak, so there everyone get stuck, because we like earlier we didn't get any chance to speak in front of so many people. So until we face this type of like problem and this type of function, so how can we like get motivate from there, and how come gain confident? So like facing problem, it's a good thing, we always learn with our laws, and we like demotivate whenever someone like humiliate you just because of you have done any mistake. So of course we learn from there that why should I do this mistake. So it is like failure is really very good for beginner. So I must say that because I have got so many comment that, sir, like they told me that I have joined this institute and I had this type of teacher, but I have been taking classes for that time, for this time, but I haven't improved yet. So I must say that you can't blame to anyone, because it you just think yourself that what you are doing, because anyone can teach you everything, he can tell you everything, but what you are doing, you just think about yourself, that whether you are practicing or not. Suppose today I give you a structure and you have to practice on this, but from there you just say that okay, yes, but you didn't practice. So nobody can help you, no matter that teacher how much he help you, but no, it's really very difficult until you like be honest with your goal. Nobody can help you to achieve your goal. So yeah, it's happened. So like apart from like you told me that you are taking classes, you teach. So what do you do more, apart from your class?
I provide a practice a lot in my for my student, because you know what, they have covered lots of things like a grammar, the vocabulary and idioms. But when I give them some topic, they are unable to speak. So I just call that all a person in the stage and just say speak whatever in your mind, just speak it, because that is very important. If you are speaking in front of a lot of people, then that give the confidence and you are able to speak anything. And nobody, if nobody wants to speak on that time, then I always say okay, just speak in Hindi. Whatever
yeah,
in going in on, they speak in Hindi. So when the someone person is speaking Hindi, and you know what, sometimes what happen, that the person also unable to speak in Hindi. They know
yes,
very well, but they are unable just because of one problem is that the confidence.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He has confidence. That's why they are doing that type of mistakes. So I just provide. No, you have to speak that. You have to speak this. So main thing is that I am is providing in my institute is a practice and the topics, grammars, vocabulary. These all are the syllabus of I complete. I have completed in my institute.
Yeah, even earlier I was able to like speak by myself alone, because earlier I didn't face so many people, audio call, video call, I didn't face. So one day I decided to talk. One of my friend, he knows a little bit English, so I decided that okay, today I will speak in front of him because I'm able to speak English by myself. So when I went to him and I tried to speak something, but I couldn't speak because I didn't. Uh, like face anyone to speak, so it was very difficult, and I came back to home because he humiliated me that he said that you pronounce this word wrong and you made this structure wrong. So I got sad and I came back to home and I said, oh my god, I was too much confident that I can speak English in front of anyone, but I couldn't speak. Then I thought I okay, just because of my lack of like confidence, that's why I couldn't speak. I can't say that my English is low, no, my English is good, but due to my confidence I couldn't perform myself over there. So yeah, confidence is really very important. So it is and confident we get from where, like people say that we get confidence from our like our like so many like opportunity from there. So yeah, how can any person be get confident, like doing what?
Okay, this is very important question. If anyone wants to build up their confidence, so one thing is that he practice a lot. Like suppose that today learn one word. That word you have to use in your conversation a lots of time. Okay. First time if you use, then you thought like that maybe this is wrong. Second time you use, then your tongue is suitable for this word. Okay,
Yeah,
and alternate you are using that word, then you are much confidence. No, now I know that word. I can speak this word anywhere. If you
yeah,
talk about the word of thank you, have you hesitated for speaking this word?
no.
Never. You know what? Why? Because I just practice this word since my childhood.
Yes, yes,
Thank
yes,
you, sorry, good, better. These all are words it fixed in my tongue. I'm very comfortable
yes,
with this word. That
yes,
things you also apply in your single word. Okay, just speak a lot. It doesn't matter what the people are think about you.
yes,
That
yes,
your one minute you have to speak. How many
yeah.
people in front of you? So when
and
you practice day by day, regular way, then you are able to speak in English, and your confidence also will day by day.
and suppose like I spoke something and you just compliment me that yeah, you spoke very well, so it is really very good for us that yeah, we get confident from there, yes, that okay, I could do something like special, so that is why those person are complimenting me, so it's really very good. And suppose like there are so many people who just like demotivate you, just pull your leg. So we like in my village, you know what happened actually, whenever I try to speak in front of so many people, they just humiliate me saying that, oh, just leave it this language, there is no benefit for this, you are not living in abroad and you are not living in big city, so what the benefit of learning this English, and because you are uneducated. Yeah, I have done my 12th class, and so yeah, here if you I know that if you speak English in front of uneducated people, so you will be humiliated. They don't value you just because of we can't show our skill anywhere. Where we need, we can show ourselves. Yeah, so it's happened.
Of
So it's a really
course, we should perfect to any field, but it's depend on our mind. We should never share our knowledge those person who are not required these things, because you know
Exactly.
what, that person are not do anything their life, but they know very well one thing, how to pull that person, how
Yes,
to
yes.
just think like that. No, this is a doormat like that. How can I talk like that?
Even the so many student of like 12th class, 10th class, who are like studying in like private school and like English medium school, so they are not able to speak even a single sentence. And one day I came across a boy who is like in 12th class, and he told me that I pay like 2000 rupees per month in my school. So I thought, oh, he must be good in English. So I asked him, okay, suppose you used to do something in your past, but you right now you don't do. So how will you speak this? How will you make this sentence? So he said, I don't know how to speak, and even he couldn't speak in present tense. When I asked him to speak your daily routine, so he failed. So I thought, what is being taught in like in private school and government school? What is being done here? Because like highly qualified people are not able to speak English a little bit. So of course I must say that there are so much burden to student because they have so many subjects. So however like in my village qualification is really very bad. Students don't know anything about English. They just like what can I say, uh, they just go to school and just come back. Uh, they just obey their parents that okay, I'm going to school and I'm back. They don't want to learn anything. So here the like awareness of education is really very less. Nobody believe in like study. Nobody believe in social media. They just believe in hard work. If you do hard work and at your farm, so your parents, your villager, your relatives, everyone will be happy with you. Otherwise, suppose I'm talking to you, and and any suppose my any family members come to me and he just say, I see me talking here on mobile, so he must be thinking that I'm doing wrong. So I have faced a lot of difficulties. I hide myself. I had myself. It was like I'm committing any crime to learn this English. So it was my fashion. So I done it, but I faced a lot of difficulties. But now I'm happy by myself because I'm able to speak English. Earlier I used to cry alone, holding the grammar book in my hand because that time I didn't know how to read it as well. So I was fascinated about English that oh okay, that person can speak English, but why I can't speak English? So I was crying daily that I don't have an environment and I don't know whether I'm able in my future whether I will be able to speak English or not. But since I got this mobile, I leave it my all the friend. I left my all the desire and I started learning English through my mobile. So I was also like whenever I see playing my friends outside, so I also felt like playing with them, but I stopped myself and I said no, I should not like waste my time. I should utilize my time. So doing that thing, I just learned English.
It's a good
So
for you.
everyone can learn English if you are honest with your goal. If you really want to become fluent in English, and so you can, of course everyone can learn English. If you make excuses that if you ask question and again that suppose sometime you come, sometime you watch my channel, sometime you watch others channel, so it is really very difficult for you. You are making your journey difficult by yourself doing this. You just I'm talking about like we those viewers who just beginner who just want to learn English. Of course, everyone can learn English. Just be believe in yourself and just start basic. If you complete your basic, so definitely everyone able to speak English. And after that, like you try to face anyone, you know. So I earlier I was unable to speak English on audio call, but now I can speak English in both video call because I'm gaining confidence day by day by this way. So yeah, but I don't know why beginners are always ask me that okay, what should I do? And they just ask question, they don't practice. So everyone, if you want to become fluent English, so you must practice. and you just believe in yourself. So what do you think?
Yeah, of course, I'm totally agree with you. If anybody wants to do anything in their life, then they are free. They can do this. So I think Gyan, your name is Gyan Chand, am I right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay, thanks for giving me your precious time. It's very important videos for you and me also.
Okay, man. Thank you so much, man. Okay, bye.